Hi, my name is Marie Bouteillon. I'm a former dual language teacher and the lead curator at Hexagramm Books. Today I'd like to show you how we level books. We carefully level our classroom libraries, and each language receives special attention, in particular at the lower levels A through D. Leveled books are an American concept. That's why most of the lower leveled books in our Spanish classroom libraries come from American publishers and were translated from English to Spanish. Unfortunately, some publishers gave the exact same rating level to Spanish texts as they did to English texts. Yet there are criteria to follow, and I'd like to show you how careful I was in leveling. Drawing on my experience as a kindergarten teacher, I re-leveled over 800 titles in Spanish. Some wordless titles were supposedly at a level E. Some books had spelling mistakes. Others used false cognates. It took me 18 months to develop our classroom libraries, and that's because I followed certain basic rules. Let me show you. One thing I look for in level A books is that they hold a pattern from page to page all the way to the last page. So here you see, esto es un triángulo, esto es un rectángulo. The pictures offer very important support, and there is little guessing involved. At level A, the pattern does not break on the last page. Teachers should always present a level A book. Presenting means reading the first page or the first 2 pages. The goal is really for students to master one-to-one matching and carry the pattern from page to page. It is possible that some of the fill-in-the-blank words used by students are different in terms of variation of Spanish. Students at this level are not supposed to look at the first letter to decode a tricky word, so making a substitution of coche for auto is perfectly acceptable. When leveling B books, I continue to look for pattern. Level B books involve a little more sight word knowledge, a little more looking closely at the picture, a little inferring, and some basic looking at the first letter to figure out tricky words. More importantly, I look for that break in the pattern on the last page. At a level B book, the teacher should still introduce the book by reading the title and the first page. Teachers will also want to introduce looking at the first letter of a tricky word and cross-checking between the illustration and the first letter. For example, here the tricky word is not montaña, it's colina. Level C books really raise the bar. There's often more text on each page, including a return sweep to the second line of text. There may be a little bit more of dialogue introduced for the first time. Ay no, la bebita tiene hambre is a form of dialogue, but without quotation marks. Level C is a great time to teach talking like a character or the narrator of a story. Students must be taught to pay closer attention to the visual supports because the devil is in the details and no longer in the big picture. For example, in the book En mi cabeza, students need to look at the type of hat and the activity the character is doing. That's also because there are 2 opportunities to figure out tricky words on each page. Some level C books may also require students to carry pattern across 2 pages. To be a fluent reader at level C, students can decode basic 2-syllable words and know at least 50 sight words such as gusta, pongo, cuando, voy, este, en, mira, los, aquí. Level D starts getting really exciting. We start to have some fun texts. We're getting past the emergent reader and into a very early fluency reader. So the student will have some words that are a little harder, especially in terms of vocabulary. More often than not, there's a problem solution at level D. Como es el cocodrilo is an authentic text. It has some harder, tricky words that require the reader to decode syllable by syllable. That's because at level D, you do expect the child to be able to decode 2 and sometimes even 3-syllable words. It's totally possible that a non-native Spanish speaker can decode the words without actually understanding what they're reading. So level D is also about checking for comprehension. Some of the text at level D will have much less repetition and can be easily decodable.